artist and actor.
So when you're 13, so you didn't really bond over music. You bonded over sci-fi and
no,
comic
music
books.
was part of it too. We used to like Alex was like the metalhead, and I was the goth kid. He was the guy who was into grunge. I was the punk rocker. So
right,
we kind of like we started like mixing all that when we started thinking about starting a band. You know.
Right. Now, what comic books did you get into in Colombia?
Oh, a lot. Oh, we both.
Colombia has one of the greatest writers in the history of literature, which is Gabriel Garcia Marquez.
Yeah.
They're gonna. I think they're gonna do a series about
100 Years of Solitude.
Yeah, that's last time.
So we get to read that as kids, you know, and then we were like bibliophiles. So,
right.
So we read a lot, but how do we make this cool? Like
I gotta go to Colombia. We've had a lot of Colombian guests, and
really,
yeah, everybody seems to say, "Come, go down to Colombia. They like you down there."
A lot of diversity.
I moved there.
Oh yeah, how'd that work out?
It was awesome.
Yeah,
I was just telling them earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, Cartagena.
Cartagena.
Oh,
Coast of Colombia.
It was Cartagena when you left, but it was Cartagena. What did they think of you? They must have loved you.
They wanted to see my eyes.
Really?
Behind my glasses, they all kept saying, "Can I see your eyes? Can I see your eyes?"
Oh, that's what a move! And then they give you the sultry look, and I know that. I know
they just want to see the
like
color. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
I don't know.
Oh, come on! You know that line. Come on, you know that line. Hey, you got a beautiful girlfriend. I would imagine you have a beautiful girlfriend.
No,
not
girlfriend
yet.
at the moment.
No girlfriend at the moment. What happened?
I'm solo now.
Oh,
I'm solo. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Good for you. Well, you're a good-looking guy, though. I'm sure. You guys just played the other night downtown.
Yeah, we at Redwood Bar. Yeah.
That's where they play? They have like the weird psychedelic thing in front of the band.
It's like a nautical themed.
Yeah, it's a
bar.
pirate bar. I went there a couple.
It's great.
When I went there, they had like this weird you know the '60s bands where they have like the gel thing. Did they do that for you?
No.
Okay.
What bar was that?
It's a bar called the Redwood Bar
downtown. Oh, cool.
It's really cool. I mean, some cool bands play there, and
yeah, especially you can see that there's this rock scene going on.
Yeah.
And they usually they go to a lot of those bars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen bands bands that probably they're not metal or goth metal or gothic rock. But they have their own thing. Like for example, the Night Times.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of like new bands brewing,
bands.
A new scene brewing,
coming.
Right.
And since we're moving around with those bands, especially with we get through the whole psychobilly thing because our bass player, he's Kisuke.
Yeah.
And he used to play on this pretty well known band on the underground psychobilly scene called Inazuma.
Okay.
Cool.
And
no, he's great. You got to see him. You got to see these guys live. You got to see these guys live because he like jumps on the bass. It's a whole thing.
Great.
Yeah,
Japanese.
He's
Japanese.
Oh.
So it's like so you guys are Colombian.
Yeah.
He's Japanese, and the other guys are just
Colombian
too. Yeah.
So everybody's Colombian except for the Japanese.
Yeah,
guys.
exactly.
Yeah.
4 Colombians and 1 Japanese.
Okay. So did you guys start the band in Colombia?
Yeah.
Yeah, we started.
Okay. Then when did you start playing guitar?
Like around when I was 17 years old. Long time ago.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I know you guys are dropping these like '90s references. I can tell you're older than you look, but I think everybody in here is older than they look.
And we were always fans of old school rock and roll.
It's too late now. But anyway, but 17's it's kind of late to start guitar, I would think.
Yeah.
I tried.
I thought that too. But at the beginning I said 17. I don't know, probably I'm too late. But then I found out that Robbie Krieger from The Doors started at 17 too. So
all right, well, it's good enough for him. Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
Right.
Never too late.
Or ask the guy from the Velvet Underground.
Yeah.
He just played with one string. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, it wasn't a guitar. That was his singing.
Yeah, but
he never took any singing lessons either.
That's the thing. That's the beautiful thing about.
Hey babe,
rock.
take a walk on the wild side. He didn't really. He never really enunciated. He didn't sing like you did.
That's the cool thing about rock and roll and punk rockers.
Yeah, the punk ethic.
Yeah.
So you start playing guitar. When did you rope him in to be a singer?
I don't know.
Well, we were trying to escape the horrible fate of having to work in an office.
Oh, it's the worst.
Which was a very romantic, like, way of looking at things. We were like 17 years old, and that's a beautiful age because you feel like you have the possibility of doing like overwhelming and daunting like things with your future, and it's not gonna be impossible.
Right.
Which was great because otherwise I don't think we would have like done it. With everything that has happened with the music industry and how hard it is to like have a band going these days.
Oh, sure. Well, I'm going to get to that. But when you were 17, what were your dreams? What did you think you would be doing? I know this is like 3 years ago, but what were you like?
I was just trying to have some fun and jamming out really full blast to my car stereo all the time.
So you didn't really think about the future. You weren't like, I'm gonna be an actress. I'm gonna be this.
I wanted to be a movie star. Who doesn't want to be a movie star?
There you go. Okay.
Rock star. Movie star.
Yeah, you can be a movie star. Why not?
I'm working on it.
Yeah. But I was, because you do have a couple IMDb credits.
Yeah.
You're filming some things.
I've been in a few things.
Oh, that's awesome.
I work it.
Yeah. So.
I'm gonna make it happen.
So I'm trying to, I love that I can't follow the narrative here. I'm trying to like do a straight line of how you guys got to LA and stuff. Now, were the other guys from Dante Hh, not the Japanese guy, but the other guys, were they playing with you before he started singing, or?
No, we started together.
Okay.
And yeah, members come and go.
Yeah.
And we found Gonzo, who's the lead guitar.
Gonzo.
Gonzo.
Yeah, Gonzo is his cousin,
he's my
actually.
cousin.
Oh, okay.
He's my cousin, and he was a drummer at the beginning. But,
Okay.
And then he joined the band as a bass player. So
Right.
if you see the video of Swamp Thing, where we pulled like a dead lady all over a swamp, if you see Gonzo, he's not playing a guitar, he's playing a bass.
Right.
Yeah. And, something happened with our other guitar player. He had to go.
Right.
And he always was better playing guitar than bass, so we told him like, well.
But what did you ever think of singing? Why did you think of singing?
No.
You're not.
I play guitar, but that doesn't mean I'm like the greatest guitar player.
No, but you're good.
Thank you.
Yeah, of all the singers in Colombia, just you wanted your best friend to be in the band.
Oh, you mean the Kami singing?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we always wanted him singing. So I remember that. Now that you're asking about the singing, is
Right.
Kami always had this deep voice.
Really? What happened?
And I told him like, look, hey dude, why don't you just try to sing? And he was always the art guy. He was always drawing and
Right.
And he always was like a good writer.
Okay.
So he writes pretty cool stuff. And
Now, were you the one that came up with the name?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, well, at the beginning, we were like really influenced by 70s rock.
Sure.
Led Zeppelin and the Stooges and a little bit of like the Doors too. So
Yeah.
we called ourselves like Dreamcatcher, and then nobody could like pronounce it down there. They even went as far as calling us like Dr. Catcher. And then we were like, we need a new name, and we need to get serious. And then we changed everything. And then because we like literature, we thought about the medieval poet Dante, and
Right.
he wrote the Divine Comedy, which is his journey through hell and purgatory into paradise. So we said,
Right.
what if we do that and like mix it with like harsh reality things into like one
Right.
rock and roll trip like through hell and back?
Is there a group named Dante?
What?
Is there a group named Dante? Is that why you did the HH too, or?
No, if we're groups,
not the group, but like rappers. And
Well, there's a comedian Dante.
a comedian. One of the funny stories is that when we named ourselves Dante, we started getting a lot of likes from Christians
Oh, okay.
on our Facebook page.
Yeah, we have like we started
like
getting
a lot. And,
Yeah.
at the beginning, okay, yeah, that's cool, like a lot of likes. But then we started seeing the insights. We're like, okay, this is weird. And suddenly we started receiving these messages of people like, I have sinned. Tell me, Dante, what I do, what should I behave? And we're like, okay, this is weird. And we found out that there's like this
Christian pastor,
Yeah.
like in Colombia, South
Latin
America.
America,
Yeah. South America. Like he's
huge,
huge.
yeah.
Like a
Dante,
huge
yeah.
Dante Gebel.
Yeah,
and-
Dante Hh.
and
Oh, I've
then-
heard that guy.
And then you know, everybody thought it was like the Facebook page from him.
Ah.
So Alex used to like we do our own like music videos, and we always strive to be like visually striking.
Sure.
So we try to make them like horror.
Yeah.
So every time when someone would ask, like, you know, the Dante page, like, what should I do? Alex would say, my dear sister or brother, you should look at this and
This
check
video.
it out.
Yeah, check this video.
Yeah, check the video.
And
Yeah.
it was like Swamp Thing, which is about like a killer doing witchcraft in a swamp.
Yeah. Do whatever's in this video, and
And then they would never reply, or
Yeah.
they would ask us to put it down, but it created like this.
well, that's good. It's a good name if it
Yeah, but it got-
unintentional buzz.
And it got all really fast because we started getting more likes from those people who were not interested in what we were doing.
Right.
And then we have a song called Hellhounds, and the thing was that a guy who was a fan, he started using like the hashtag like "We
Right.
are Hellhounds" on Twitter,
Right.
and then we decided we wanted like a logo, kind of like the Sisters of Mercy,
Sure.
or
Yeah, I've seen it.
like something that was circular and
Mhm.
kind of like combine different things. And so we included it there, and we said, well, Dante Hh will like, you know, separate us from the rest, you know.
Okay.
And then it was Dante Hh or Dante Hellhounds, you know.
There you go. Well, let me. Since man, it just goes by so fast. We're almost halfway through. I guess it's a better time to play the song. This is what song is this again that we're going to be playing? Well, you just came out with an album,
Yeah.
or you just dropped an album on Spotify, Tidal, and all the services.
Well,
But this song is on it, but it's not the version we're going to play.
Yeah. What we did was nowadays everything's like there's no rules unless you're like signed to like a label or something, so you can
Right.
like release anything the way you want.
Yeah.
So what we did was we wrote like 30 songs, like a double album.
Mm-hmm.
But we said instead of releasing it like just as an album, let's release like song by song and treat each song like a single, make a video or an
Right.
art thing for it, you know. And then we just started releasing songs one by one.
And this song is
This is Burning Bridges,
Burning Bridges.
which is kind of like I think it's very representative of where the band is at right
Well,
now.
I should probably, especially 31 minutes, and should probably say the band is kind of a mix of punk, metal, hard rock, and rockabilly, I would say.
Yeah, surf rock, a lot
So a
of
little surf rock.
Surf
Anyway, let's hear it. We'll judge for ourselves.
Okay, thank you.
Anyway, we're gonna fade that out a little bit, but that's a little Dante Hh. I like it. But I've seen you guys a couple times, and you guys are great live.
Yeah, we always try. Well, we were influenced by bands like Sex Pistols and
Ramones
and Nirvana. You never knew what was gonna happen on stage.
Right.
It was a lot of energy. So we don't we try to like be the band that we would like to see ourselves on stage. So
of course.
We don't like to be like boring and like being there. We like to like, you never know what's gonna happen. Like going to like a Iggy Pop concert, you never know when he's like jumping in the crowd or something. You know. I just
saw him in a movie where he played a zombie. They didn't even have to use a lot of makeup, but that's a whole different story. But Liz, now I've seen now in addition to the foot stuff we were going, I've seen so many things, just physical feats of strength from you.
Oh yes.
And someone would say, if you're vegan, you don't get enough protein or other things. I'm just saying that, not me. I'm just saying other people would say that.
Yeah, they do.
and I'm seeing you like doing handstands on the beach and
yeah, I do I lift people too.
That's right.
Yeah. 300 pounds, and I'll squat. Put them on my shoulders.
Well, you lift people that are 300 pounds?
Yeah, I've lifted 300 pounds.
Really?
2 people at once too.
Well, I've seen that,
Yeah.
but they were like 2 little shrimpy guys though.
Well, they weighed
like you could lift me up, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I mean, I gotta get a hold of you somehow, and I can reach up.
We might be doing that later if you're up for that. And I think these guys want to see that.
Because the 3 of us.
Well, I know she can pick the 2 of you guys up. Yeah.
You can do like a motion with the whole Dante.
Yeah.
Full up there.
And we were talking before the show, as far as the splits are concerned. Not only do you do the splits, but you do beyond the splits.
The oversplits.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, well, beyond.
The oversplits. Hold on, I'm just trying to get. There we go. You got the oversplits.
So that's
What's the oversplit?
Split, and then you'll put your front foot on a block, and then
right.
So yeah.
So you're almost like it's almost like a V thing.
It's you start going from a horizontal line to like that, yeah.
Wow. So how do you go from triathlete to this? I mean, this is just amazing.
Oh well, thank you. I just started getting really into the martial arts, and
What martial arts?
I watched every kung fu movie you could get your hands on.
Right, Tori Hanzo's story.
Yeah, Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan and Jet Li.
Water, my friend.
I watched all of those movies, and I just started taking kung fu, and I took kung fu for a couple years, and then
Jeet Kune Do or just.
I was just a wushu or something like that.
Oh, wushu, okay.
It was a long time ago, but
Wing Chun.
I took it at the Y. And
at the Y?
The Y.
Yeah, they teach martial arts at the Y?
They did. But it took 2 years. Then I realized that, I thought, The Rock and all these wrestlers get into acting. And like, okay, so I'm going to do wrestling so I can become a superstar.
Right. Hulk Hogan tried it too, but a whole different thing.
So